some football players take it way too far on reporters. Body shaming a reporter, slapping one in the face, or even sending one to the hospital. Bro, they seriously need to chill. And first, let's kick off with an angry Sergio Ramos moment that almost ruined his reputation. Really, man? It's a good thing he apologized. Unlike Dejan Lovren, who publicly humiliated and insulted two fellow countrymen journalists and still felt no remorse. Dude is so petty, but even his pettiness can't be compared to when Cristiano Ronaldo literally lost his cool and did this to a reporter.
Ronaldo, preparado para este jogo hoje?
Damn! Bro just lost $1,000 microphone.
Foi trabalho difícil.
Bem, foi, porque isto está cheio de piranhas aqui à volta e os crocodilos no meio dos jacintos. É susto, mas conseguimos.
Well, we need to rewind to a bizarre moment in 2015 when Louis van Gaal opted not to address why his team wasn't performing, choosing instead to body shame a reporter?
We don't speak anymore about Wayne Rooney here.
Okay, thank you.
You have criticized him. I don't. You too. No. Thank you.
What? On a more serious note, this seriously just isn't funny. Well, at least he didn't threaten the reporter. Unlike Andre Villas-Boas, the former Marseille coach, who believed violence was the only way to express his dissatisfaction with a reporter's work. The whole drama happened during the 2022 season, where Marseille were having a very rough season, which eventually saw them finish 5th. Unsatisfied with the team's performance, a passionate journalist published articles criticizing the manager's tactics. Rather than focusing on improving the team, Villas-Boas took offense at the articles and decided to take some actions that could ruin his career. Villas-Boas approached the journalist from Marseille-based La Provence, gave him 2 unfriendly claps on the shoulder, and threatened him. Realizing the damage his actions were doing to his reputation, Villas-Boas decided to offer a rather unapologetic apology. "I had a reaction that I regret, but the substance of my thoughts has not changed. I had a bad experience with 2 articles that, for me, attacked my dignity and integrity as a professional. I had a reaction that a person cannot have. I regret it, and I am ready to apologize to the journalist." Come on, man. But the whole world was astonished when Diego Maradona managed to escape without the slightest punishment for his despicable acts towards a reporter. Regarded as one of the greatest players of all time, Diego Maradona was certainly familiar with clashes with reporters during his playing days. He once fired shots from an air rifle to disperse media members outside his home, and even slapped a reporter for winking at his wife. However, in May 2010, Maradona went way too far and reached the pinnacle of it all. Hurrying to a news conference to unveil his World Cup squad in 2010, Maradona found himself surrounded by reporters at the entrance of the room, eager to ask a question or two. But instead of providing answers, Maradona chose to do something no one would have anticipated.
¡Qué boludo que sos! ¿Cómo vas a poner el pie abajo de la rueda, viejo?
And as if running him over wasn't enough, Diego went ahead to label him an Jeez, the dude almost lost his leg while on the job. Sometimes an apology just isn't enough. But most of the time, some of these reporters actually get what they deserve. Just like the case of this reporter who messed with Zlatan Ibrahimovic and faced instant humiliation. Ibrahimovic is widely recognized for his impressive goal-scoring skills, but for many, he's equally known for having the biggest ego in football. Known for his self-confidence and record-keeping of achievements, Zlatan Ibrahimovic doesn't take lightly to anyone undermining his abilities, and when a reporter tried to do just that, Zlatan snapped.
Championship, you feel better now?
Since 2 months.
Yeah? In champion? In championship? In League One?
Something else?
Yeah, but
If you don't know your information, don't talk to me.
Dude, you should have picked another player to mess with, not Zlatan. But just so you know, Zlatan isn't the only player you shouldn't mess with, as the International Sports Press Association learnt the hard way when they messed with Lionel Messi and his Argentine Warriors. Damn, that was bloody, but I'll get to that at the end. But for now, Jose Mourinho, who got fined a whopping $18,000 for insulting a reporter. Obviously, everyone knows that the special one lives for controversial moments, but this particular moment overshadowed all of them. While managing Inter Milan in 2010, Mourinho faced Atalanta in a crucial match that ended in a 1-1 draw. Frustrated by the result, Mourinho decided to direct unacceptable words towards a journalist, expressing his anger. Infuriated by Mourinho's comments, the journalist reported him to the league's FA, leading to an $18,000 fine and a demand for a public apology. Mourinho, however, declined to publicly apologize.
No.
What? But this didn't even come close to what the Argentina squad did to the bodies of reporters after their World Cup win against France. The showdown all started during the beginning of the 2022 World Cup. Potentially being Messi's last World Cup, the Argentina squad was rated as one of the favourites to win the competition, and a World Cup trophy would finally cement Messi's position as the GOAT. But not so many reporters thought he could, given his bad international records. And when they lost their first game against Saudi Arabia, all hell broke loose, with many journalists further condemning and criticising the team. With a big mountain to climb, the Argentina team shocked the world and did the impossible. But right after the historic win, the Argentina squad went straight to the journalist section and began to make offensive chants. Support the national team, support them to the death because I love Argentina, because it's an emotion I carry in my heart. And I don't care what those journalists say. Oh my god! The journalists were so livid that they demanded an immediate apology, and unsurprisingly, the apology is yet to come.